രണ്ടാം മോദി സർക്കാരിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും അവസാനത്തെ ബജറ്റ് വരികയാണ്. ഈ ബജറ്റിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് എക്സ്പെക്റ്റേഷൻസിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് പ്രശസ്ത സാമ്പത്തിക വിദഗ്ധനായ ഡോക്ടർ പരകാല പ്രഭാകറാണ് നമ്മോടൊപ്പം ഉള്ളത്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിനോട് തന്നെ ചോദിക്കാം. സർ, ദ യൂണിയൻ budget is coming up. So what's your expectations, or do you have any expectation?
I don't have much expectation because you see the economy is facing a very serious set of problems. Our youth unemployment is very high. Our inflation is quite unacceptably high. Our debt is quite high. Our domestic savings are contracting. I don't think the budget of the government is going to address any of these things because these things cannot be set right by one budget. It is a result of this government's lack of a cohesive economic doctrine or economic thinking. Instead, I think what they will do is to give a couple of incentives or SOPs, attractive things, they might give a little more money to the farmers' accounts and things like that.
In previous budgets, we can see that so many allocations or so many projects have been implemented in the rural sector. How did you analyze those things?
You see, you have a very deep distress in rural areas. And you're talking about Ujjwala and other things. This government will give you 2 or 3 cylinders to you, but they give away 2 or 3 airports to their friends. That is the kind of strategy, because this government is encouraging crony capitalism. This government is encouraging divisions. This government is encouraging inequality. This government does not have a cohesive economic thinking. That is the reason why today the economy is in deep trouble.
Yeah, and Modi government also introduced the long-term economic policy rather than the previous governments done. So I think the 24 years of long economic policy actually they are trying to implement. Is it right for the current scenario in Indian situation?
See, what is the long-term plan when the initial promises made to the people of India, like bringing back black money and depositing 15 lakhs of rupees in every account of honest taxpayer, that is not implemented. Creating 2 crore jobs per annum, that's not implemented. On the other hand, you have one of the highest youth unemployment in the world at 24%. So what does a long-term 20-25-year plan mean if you are not serious about it? This government does not seem to be serious about its economy. It is only serious about dividing the country, communalizing the politics, and trying to impose one particular set of religious beliefs on the citizens of this country, targeting minorities.
So the projects are, all the allocations or the new projects are a failure, or it will fail definitely.
You see, look at this, for instance, there are some important and very good schemes like Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, Startup India, Make in India, Khelo India, and so many other things. But look at, I'll just give you one example of Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao. 80% of the budget that was allocated to this wonderful program is spent on publicity.
The tax implementations or tax policies, there was a remarkable change last 9 years in tax policies. So what your expectations, because the election also is coming?
You see, look at the tax structure. It is slowly changed to become heavy burden on the long term and a large number of people with less income. That is the indirect taxes. But for corporates, the taxes are reduced. So the common people are paying more taxes than before. That is the reason why the government goes on saying that, our GST has increased. What does GST mean? It means indirect taxes. It means you and I. The corporate taxes are slashed, but the indirect taxes, which are a burden on a large number of people, is increasing. Your private investment has come down over the years.
The brain drain is a massive issue, and how it will affect the economy of India in future.
You see, if people are going to study, acquire skills and come back, then there is no problem. But that is not what is happening. What is happening is increasingly every year more and more people with high net worth and with good skills are relinquishing the Indian citizenship. The government's own data says that in 2022, more than 220,000 people have given up Indian citizenship and going away. They are the people who are high net worth individuals, and they are the people who are very skilled. So that is a very danger. Not only there is brain drain, there is also a drain of capital and skills.